Hello, welcome back to the Four Corners Podcast. And today, I actually kind of want to open us up on something a little different. We're going to go one by one, and by one, because there's four of us, so I got to make sure I say it all correctly. Grammar. We're going to go around the table and just start off with something light. Guys, Spencer, starting with you. What is your favorite candy? And why?
Laffy Taffy, because Tyler can't eat it because he's gross. So I'm just joking. Laffy Taffy because it just tastes really good and it's taffy. That's about it.
All right, Dylan.
Shit, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I'm eating it right now. My favorite candy is Trolley gummy worms. Trolley sour bread.
Can't go wrong with those.
Dude, they're so good. I bought 4 packs of them just the other day.
Sit on the table.
I'm just fucking
He's got them all for every podcast.
I know my teeth about to be so bad.
Oh my gosh.
No, they're nice. They're yummy.
We're going to have to watch you, man. You might be on a diabetic plan soon.
They're gonna run away like that.
Those are pretty good.
No, they are.
They're bomb, dude.
Those are pretty good. But
What about you, Tyler?
I guess my favorite candy of all time
There's 3 Musketeers.
would have to be Starburst.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those. Cannot go wrong with those.
Like those pink Starbursts, man. There's something about them.
Do you remember at work when they had those big giant Starburst bags in the bowls,
Oh,
and we would
man.
just take them and they'd be nothing but pink Starburst?
Have you ever had the Starburst minis?
Dude, those are so
Those
good.
things are so fucking clutch. Like I can't even explain it. Like those things, they just take your breath away.
They do.
I've never really been a huge fan of Starburst. I kind of like
Liar.
the chewy gum, the chewy candy.
That's
is
How to chew
chewy.
5 gum?
How is it
good.
Starburst?
No, I'm talking like gummy though.
What, do
Gummy
you
chewy.
fucking swallow Starburst? Like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck?
You don't.
You don't eat Starburst at all?
No. I don't like them. I like the chewy sensation of having a gummy worm in my mouth.
Spencer, you eat Starburst?
I used to eat them a lot, but they give me mouth sores, so no. I don't anymore.
Why do you eat
I feel like they're just one of those candies that you eat as a kid too much and then it just kind of gets old.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm the oldest person in this room, and my favorite candy is Starburst.
It's because you're fucking weird.
Mine's gummy, not gummy. It's gummy lifesavers. Has anyone had those?
I
love those.
Gummy Lifesavers are so dang.
Dude, I love every flavor almost besides
What
like
is
that
your
exotic
favorite
one.
flavor?
It's okay. Call me bland, but the original, man. I love how it comes in so many different flavors.
What is your favorite flavor?
Probably orange. Orange or green?
Lime green. Lime green is the
Cannot
best.
beat that lime green, but that orange comes so close.
Orange is good, but lime green has that different
blue.
taste.
That too.
Blue
does
candy
come
just
close.
hits different.
Jolly Ranchers.
What else
Yeah.
is different?
Just hits different.
My dad.
Lifesavers.
I bet he
the
did.
original pack
That'd explain a lot.
was
Oh, fuck you.
the original pack was cherry, orange, lime green, pineapple, which was like a white, and then I think was it lemon?
For the original pack
Yeah,
of Lifesavers or Jolly Ranchers.
Lifesavers.
Yeah, there was a green, and that was called, I don't know what it's called, but
It
there
was
was
lime.
a green. Okay, lime, yeah.
And then it was cherry, orange,
Yep.
and then pineapple.
And there's a pink one, right? Or a purple one?
Was there pink or was it yellow?
There is a yellow one too. But is there a purple one? I thought there was a purple one. Or is it dark blue or something?
It might have been purple, but I don't know what it was. It wasn't
Pink?
grape.
The
No, it
pink
wasn't
Jolly Ranchers, dude. Those
Dude,
things,
suck on those for a while.
those things are different.
Pink
I
lemonade.
can't, dude. I used to get such bad headaches from
What
specifically
flavor was it?
cherry Jolly
Pink.
Ranchers.
Ooh.
Watermelon.
Oh,
I don't even like cherry.
Yeah,
Yeah, watermelon anything is
Tyler,
fucking
Dill,
fantastic.
Tyler, Dill. I used to get like super bad headaches from specifically cherry Jolly Ranchers. I'd like put them near my nose, you know, like when I was like unwrapping them, I'd go like this, like by my face, and then I'd smell them and it'd give me an instant headache.
So
Yeah,
you
you're
tried to get
probably-
high off of
No.
Jolly
You probably thought it was like a fucking, what do you call it, like a cough syrup or something. You probably smelled that from it. You didn't like the flavor. And Because I do that all the time.
I don't even know what it was. I was at my friend's house and I like opened one from because he had this little dish of them and I was like, I had it for the rest of the night.
I don't do that with Jolly Ranchers, but sometimes certain flavors, like, I don't like, I will get really, really weird. Like, I won't be comfortable eating it, and I don't feel right after eating it.
You want to know something that really, spiked my interest lately?
So,
Shoes.
It'd be peak.
Oh,
That'd be peak.
Who gives a fuck what I said? I said what I said. But, I don't know, man. It's just some shoes back in the day. I'd be seeing them online now, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a fucking pair of those, dude, How cool would it be if I had the same pair of shoes I had when I was younger?
I've been reselling shoes for
How cool would
about
that be?
6 months now. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you tell our audience about that shit? How's it been going?
It's hit or miss pretty much.
I guess I never miss, huh?
You can't really get anything nowadays because there's so many bots and there's so many fucking people
with fake
doing
accounts.
it, and
It's the same with PS5s and shit, though.
like
it's hard to
people
fucking
get
shoes.
some people get fucking 30 pairs. There's people that don't fucking get a pair for fucking 6 months. That's me. Like,
Tyler,
I
It's,
can't-
it's the same
Tyler,
thing.
I
with-
can't get shit right now.
Yeah,
It
it's
sucks.
literally the same thing with the PS5.
I
literally wake
went.
up every day.
I actually tried on these. It was UNC 4s. They're called University Blue 4s. It was a $400 resale on this shoe,
Jeez.
and the retail was fucking $200.
That's disgusting.
And I put in a raffle at our own Valley View Mall,
Yeah.
which I got a pair in November. The pair I wanted personally.
Yeah.
Got them in November at Valley View Mall because I won a raffle in Foot Locker. But I didn't get this pair.
When did they hold this
some
raffle?
odd reason.
Wait,
because
When was
the
Foot Locker
resale
holding
was
the
so
raffle?
high.
When were they holding this raffle?
For this one,
Yeah. Since when does
It was
Foot Locker hold
Wednesday.
raffles?
it happens all the time.
What the fuck?
That's the resale.
Really?
game. Yeah, these Jordans are crazy, man.
Is it like an online only thing, or do you have to go there in
Yeah.
person?
Well, you can get them in person, but you gotta go to bigger cities.
Yeah.
Because
Honestly,
our
every
Foot
time I go to Foot Locker, there's just shoes.
Like
and
our Foot Locker-
talking,
Lacrosse, Wisconsin, our Foot Locker sucks.
Yeah.
It's not good.
They don't have good shoes there. I don't even
The
try.
people just stand
Here's
there
a-
and
here's-
talk.
here's
I
a-
mean, they get the shoes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they don't get certain kinds
They
because
just look at you.
it's not a big market.
yeah.
Like nobody buys shoes here.
Yeah.
There's certain people like us
Here it's
who
all
buy shoes.
picks with boots. That's all it really is.
It's not even that. It's
On a-
more along
on a-
the lines
on a-
of like
On a certain level, it kind of is. But
it's. We only have 60,000 people in this town.
you gotta admit though, half of like lacrosse's population are people who wear boots, work boots. That's pretty much
Yeah.
what it is. And then you got the frat boys that wear all the sneakers.
He's not even hicks, they're just rednecks.
And that's like 25%.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, this shoe resale game it's crazy. It's nuts.
Honestly, though, with this whole thing going on with like stuff just getting out of stock and bots and all that, I feel like the PS5 is like the worst offender of it because honestly,
That is
it's
the hardest
like
fucking thing to get ever right now.
it's so bad because it's like that. It's honestly the PS2. I was doing some research on this today, right? Because I knew we were gonna talk about this eventually.
Yeah.
And the PS2 was like because the PS2 is the most sold video game console of all time. If whoever
Is
didn't
it
know
really?
that, yeah. And when it first came out, right, it had the same problems as the PS5. It just could not keep up with the demand. And over time, though, obviously over time it got to the point where we were able to go in stores and you could pick up a PS2.
Mhm.
But what I'm worried about with the PS5 is like, what if we get to the point where like, because like after a year, people aren't really going to care because there's going to be the new PS5 Pro. Because like I kind of realized what the gaming companies are doing. Like, you know how they made the PS5 so bulky?
Yeah.
How much you want to bet 2 years later the PS5 Pro, which is gonna have slightly better graphics, because whatever, and then it's gonna be slimmer.
More.
No, they ain't gonna.
It's gonna have more.
They're just gonna
more
update.
memory too.
They're just gonna update the system.
I can tell they're gonna make it slimmer because
Nope.
a lot of people are complaining about
I
the
promise
size.
you that, Terrence. This thing is.
Nah,
I have one. This thing is fucking.
they'll make it
slick.
slimmer.
No, they're not gonna make it.
They'll
slimmer.
make the
They're
slim.
not gonna waste money like that.
They will.
Nope.
They have the
They're-
money to waste.
This thing is so hard to get right now that they're gonna fucking limit this thing for the next 3 fucking years until everybody has one. But it's gonna
I
take
ain't getting
longer
one.
than any other system.
Yeah.
There's new wave when it comes to reselling, and that's what's fucked up. Is because now everything is you gotta pay resale value, and resale value is almost double.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, I think
It's
StockX
crazy.
is selling their PS5s for almost $1,000 now. That's
Well,
plus
I
tax
think
and
it's
shipping
I think
and
it's
shit.
$750, but
Last time I
with
checked,
the
it's
shipping and all
$709.
that,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like almost $800.
Yeah.
yeah, it's because Sony went through eBay. Problem is, eBay can't control, obviously,
So
the smugglers, essentially, what you almost could call them. And it kind of is why the PS5 is
Yeah.
kind of the way it is, because they're not using an official distributor
Let
to
me-
distribute their PS5.
Yeah, let me bring up something interesting. Do you guys realize how easy it is to start a business right now? Reselling.
Hey, you guys realize that something?
It's
I mean,
not that
Tyler.
easy. It's not that easy.
It could be. You just have to have the right connections.
Depends on the right connections, but you also have to have the right product.
There's
Yeah.
me who's
Because
making.
you're not doing it in shoes no matter if you have the right connections.
I'm making
Shoes.
$100 a day.
Shoes are something else.
No.
You don't
But
have
you're
to
not in
do
the
resale.
resale market.
You don't have to do
There's
resale.
difference.
Just drive your car around for 8 hours a day. You can make
No.
$100 a day.
Spencer, why don't you just work?
Actually, Spencer, you should explain DoorDash. I think this kind of fits into the conversation because we just talked about like money and business. I really think speak on it because I think it's something that adds to this. So go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You just said it.
You just said it's
You
not-
brought it up.
No, I said if you just work.
Oh.
It's the same thing.
So essentially with DoorDash, obviously most people know what it is. But from the driver's side, what basically happens to us is it bids out orders. So we get orders, so say it's like $6.50 for 3 miles. I'll do that. If you give me $6.50 for 9 miles, go fuck yourself.
You're not making any
Pretty
money.
harsh there, buddy.
I mean, they're not making any money though, so I guess I can see that.
I'm making zero money back on that. So essentially what happens is I look for bids that are pretty high, in the 50 cents or anywhere from $6 and up I'll take, depending on the distance. Now, if you grind and work hard, you can make hundreds of dollars a day doing that. Just running orders if you work for like 7 to 9 hours straight.
And if you were in a big city, I could bet
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
today,
LA or something.
today I
It all depends
DoorDash.
on location.
Today I DoorDash for 7 hours. I made $106. That's $15 an hour. That's like a full-time job. Sitting in my car listening
Here,
to music.
here that is a full-time job.
Yep.
It's making about
$15 an hour.
7 divided by 100.
Yeah, if you do that 5 days a week because you got 2 days off, that's about
If you-
$1,000 paycheck right there.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, and I get to go and see the city. I get to drive around. Do you know where I went today, you guys?
Where'd you go?
You guys know the rich houses up in the bluffs, like
Yeah,
those super
my dad
rich
lives up
houses.
there.
I delivered to a super rich house and got a $15 tip. And do you know what he
That's
said?
the difference, though,
What's the
between
difference?
normal jobs.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, you're making normal jobs suck.
I was waiting,
Sounds really
for
sucky.
Spencer to finish. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Interrupt Spencer. I want to hear the rest of his story.
Well, basically what happens, I went up there and dude's like, I was like, yo, I don't remember his name, so I'm just gonna call him Nick. I was like, hey, are you Nick? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, here's your food. I was like, do you want me to put on your stuff? Like I said, he's like, no, we're just gonna take it to the backyard. And then I go on the app and I press confirm, right? This man gave me like a $5, $10 tip for the order that I drove up a fucking mountain. But it's nice because I literally sit in my car, stay on a Zoom call, talk to my friends, listen to music and jam out all day. That's all I do. While I just grab orders from restaurants and
And-
deliver them.
I have a question for you. Do you make your own schedule, right? You're your own
Yep,
boss.
I can take off whenever I want. I can go out whenever I want. I can go take a break whenever I want. I am my own boss. It's amazing.
That's the big thing, too. about fucking DoorDash mixed with fucking work. If you're doing DoorDash, you get to sit on your ass for 8 hours a day. And you could do it 7 days a week. If you're a normal job, you're standing on your feet 7 days a week.
Busting your ass.
You don't want to do it. You can't do it.
Well, it all just depends on what
Physically,
job
you can't
have.
do it.
You
Yeah, it
know,
does.
you might like your job.
No,
you might
but
love
you
your
could
job.
if you
Like
fucking if you
Me,
were
I
American-
love my job.
Yes, but if you worked at Quick Trip 7 days a week, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Fuck
Spencer,
no, dude.
Spencer could
No.
honestly, Spencer could work at DoorDash 7 days a week.
I would be exhausted.
No, but
Spencer would not be exhausted.
I'd fall.
I'm very tired right now, but it's literally just because I ran. The only
Because
reason
you
I'm
don't
tired.
sleep, you don't eat, you
Well,
don't do nothing.
So what happened today
You're
to me?
stuck in your room all day.
Okay, so what happened
Damn,
today
way
to
to
me?
roast.
I'm getting out. What happened today to me today is I delivered an order to an apartment building where that wasn't even like the keys. You couldn't open the door or anything. People weren't answering their phone. So I went up like 6 floors, right? And the person wasn't there. Their room wasn't there. It was just like an open space, and it was like a completely different business than it said. And I looked inside, there was nothing there. So I had to like sit there and call support and everything. It's shit like that gets frustrating and wastes your time. But there's also the people where you meet, like the kids grab the order, and it's really cute. There's shit like that. You get to meet new people.
Yeah.
And you get to make extra money.
Yeah.
It's actually really good for you. Not gonna lie, it's a job that is really good for your specific interests because you're that type of person that doesn't want to work the 9 to 5. You don't want the boring life. You don't want that. That's not you. This works for you,
Life is what you make it.
and life is what you make
There's no
it.
such thing as a boring life.
Being happy or unhappy is a choice you
If
make.
your life is boring,
It
trust
honestly
me,
is.
you need to get outside more.
It honestly is. You
And
were.
if your life is fucking too fast paced, then fucking stay at home. That's literally
Balance.
that's how
Balance.
You
it's
are
called.
in control of your own life. You choose what job you want to do. Nobody forces you to work where you want to work, or
No.
you know what I'm saying. It's all up to you. It's all up to you how much money you want to make. It's all up to you about what you want to do, and
Nothing's,
it's all up to you about what you do on your free time.
Let me say this: we all worked at Culver's at one point.
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding.
We're not gonna say which one, but it did happen.
We all
It
lose
did
to
happen.
parents working there.
That's how we all met.
That's
That's
it,
how
was,
we
it,
all
was a, it was a
became
fuse in the
friends.
kitchen.
Beautiful friendship. I fucking love
It
you.
was my stunt
I love
double.
Huh.
Anyways, so we all worked there.
It's where Tyler came out of the closet.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
It's where I got
Okay.
fucking married to a woman,
Oh my
the most
God.
beautiful woman on the planet, Renee Foley. We'll edit. We'll edit.
We can edit that last part, but
Yeah, well,
Anyways, fuck you, Spencer. You jackass. All I'm saying is, we worked at the same place. We're fucking best friends. We all came out of the same place, and one of us is still there, but the other 3 have great job opportunities.
Yeah, and the one
We're all
person is still
doing our
there.
own
The
thing.
one person is still there is the oldest
wait,
person.
don't cut him off. Don't cut him off. He was finishing.
Shut the fuck up. And guess what? I'm thriving.
Yeah,
Better than you are.
that's an insult.
It was an insult.
The way you said it made it sound like an insult.
Because you're a jackass sometimes.
Yeah.
We all can be though. Let's be
We all
honest.
can.
Dude, I'm a dick. I'm a straight up dick.
But here's the thing. We all started at the same place.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
You know.
We're all ending near the same place. Not
First time I
ending,
met Terrance was at a party that I hosted. First time I met Tyler, I thought I looked like a naked mole rat walking through the fucking
Fuck
dining room.
you.
First time I met Spencer, I was like, fuck you. Get out of my life, you're annoying. Fuck
Yeah, right. You were a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Oh, we've known each other for how many
But-
years?
I don't know.
21?
It's our bond is special, and it's something I never want to lose.
Same.
You know, it's a good bond.
It is.
It's probably
Brothers.
one of the strongest relationships, like friendships I've ever had.
Yeah.
You know,
Easily.
and fuck, even I just bought a grill for $200, full size grill, and even just grilling out, you know, cooking some steaks, some burgers, some brats, you know, seasoning them bad boys up, making them nice and juicy. Just being able to do that with the boys, having a beer, sitting down, the vibe was just out of this world, man.
Yeah.
It's just vibes, nothing
Like,
but vibes.
Being at work and then coming home to that's life.
Yeah,
That's living the dream, dude.
yeah, easily.
Like, I had a moment out there that fucking opened my eyes. And it made me grateful for what I have. You know? I go out, I want to get a Mustang. I want to get a Camaro. God damn it, Dylan. Look what you fucking have. You're blessed as fuck, dude. Look at you.
We all are.
You know what I mean? God damn it, dude. I am so fucking blessed, and I'm so fucking thankful for
We
all
all
you
are
guys.
blessed, man.
I'm so thankful.
This has been
A
this
fun,
has been
fun
something.
time.
Let me just tell you, from day one, I knew you two fuckers.
Same,
My friends.
same. The first day I met you guys when I walked in.
Dylan and fucking Spencer.
Because Spencer gave me a ride home for no weird reason.
Me
I remember,
too.
yeah, he just like, you want a ride home?
Well, Spencer got forced into giving me a ride home, but
Yeah, he thought you were gonna
He
kill
loved
him.
me after that. He still loves me.
Remember I saw you? First time I saw you walking through that dining room, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
I was at the drive-thru and I was at order taker. Spencer's at cashier. I looked over and I'm like, Spencer, you see that new fucking dude? He's ugly as fuck. But god damn it, dude, you look good as fuck. You got like fucking glow up, dude. You were ugly as fuck when you were younger, but now you look like a pretty boy.
Tyler's hair looks like
What do
somebody
you
just
mean
like.
younger?
Tyler's hair looks like somebody
What do
just
you
like took a mop.
Like you aged good. You aged good.
27.
Yeah, you aged good. Nothing wrong with that.
Tyler's hair looks
Like me, I'm probably gonna age fucking terribly. I'm gonna
about
have
to be-
wrinkles all over the
I'm
fucking
about to be
place.
31 in 4 months.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm about to be fucking 22
That's insane.
in 1 month.
I'm about to.
I act like I'm 17.
So what are you doing for your 22nd birthday?
Probably just chilling, really. Chilling with the boys,
You
having a
want
good
to go to
time.
the bar?
I really want to travel and go to a casino. That's what I really
let's go!
I feel like it's been a while and I want to blow like $300 and just ball out.
I don't want to blow that much money, but I will definitely go to the casino with you, and I will definitely try to win.
I want to go to Mystic Lake and stay at a hotel there.
Yeah,
That's what I want to fucking do.
dude, let's do it.
Cause that shit sounds dope. Just having a beer,
Let's
just
do
getting
it. No,
fucked up all night,
let's
dude.
fucking do it.
Just getting fucked up all night, playing beer pong and shit.
Is your birthday? What's your birthday? On?
June 3rd, June 2nd.
No, but what is it? Like,
We might not be able to do it on my birthday. We might have to do it like
Is
the
it a
weekend
Thursday?
after. I don't know. Actually, here's the deal. We can do it. I don't know if it's gonna necessarily be on my birthday though. It's gonna probably be on the 3 days, like you know my 3 days I normally have off. But Yeah.
well, dude, I'll
dude, that
I'll
should be
I'll
fucking
have
gnarly, dude.
tons of extra money.
Like anybody who's watching this, I want you guys' opinions in the comments. How much have you won at a casino? Anything.
Yeah.
I want to know how much you guys like. What's the top dollar fucking amount you guys have won at a casino? You know, I want to know that shit. What's mine? 100. Yeah, about $100. 90 to 100. I won the jackpot. I put in a 50-cent bet. Came out with $90.
$460.
460 for you?
On a
Mine's
$20 bet.
Holy
Mine's are like
shit.
100 something, but I don't remember the. It was like 113-ish around there.
What about-
Damn.
what
Yeah, I
about
remember
you?
that fucking one.
Yeah.
What about you, Spencer?
I was getting all pissed off and shit. At fucking Red Wing, dude. I was getting so
Dude,
mad.
that guy that ate your guys' tickets.
What
Yeah.
about you,
Got
Spencer?
fucked up.
How much have you won at a casino?
What?
How much have you won at a casino?
In total? Like $30-40?
I really ain't
No,
bad.
that was your first time and his only time, so. Yeah.
Here's the deal. You go to a casino the first time, you're guaranteed to lose your money.
But he won $40.
Because here's
Nope.
the deal.
I didn't lose my money on the first time.
Well, it's guaranteed that you're gonna lose some money. You might win some money after, but you're gonna lose a lot of money your first time you go.
First
Yeah, I won $80, but I spent like $100, so I lost
Here's the
$20.
You gotta play the right machines. You gotta know which ones to play.
Yeah. You gotta do the ones that haven't paid out a lot in a while.
You gotta be sober, but get drunk throughout the course of you gambling, because you'll make the right decisions sometimes when you're drunk, but that's only if you're drunk too early. If you soothe into that drunk, you'll make the right decisions. Oh man, it's a blessing.
I don't think
the
so.
second time ever I went to casino, that's when I made this $20 bet.
Yeah.
And I remember the game too. It was Zombie War. And I hit the bonus on a $20 bet. Won fucking $460.
Did you shit yourself?
No, because I was drunk as fuck.
I bet you didn't even notice what happened.
I was so drunk, I didn't even fucking understand. I'm like, did I really just win that? Like, me and my buddy were there, and it was at like probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
You were that drunk at 3 p.m.
Yeah. We left at fucking 7 in the morning and we drove to Treasure Island.
Really?
It's about a 2-hour drive, 9 o'clock in the morning.
God.
Started drinking. We were also doing a little something you probably shouldn't mention on this podcast, but
They were having sex.
no, we were
Tyler.
we were sniffing some fucking
Cocaine.
yeah.
It's whatever. It's
whatever.
Anyways,
we're not here
but-
to get monetized.
Yeah. Either way,
We're just making videos.
we're at the casino. We're having a good time. It's 3 p.m. I hit a fucking crazy bet on a slot machine, and $20. Put it in, hit a bonus, win 460.
Yeah, that's crazy.
460.
Dude, being at a casino and hitting that jackpot is one of the best feelings.
But I know people that have won fucking thousands at a casino.
Dude, people take their whole paychecks in there.
But I don't play cards. That's the thing. If I were to play cards, I'd probably lose all my fucking money.
Cards are harder to play than the actual slot machines.
I've also gambled in football bets and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've won. I'm up about $600 from that. But this season is gonna be, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
I'm gonna bet.
I
on
might
everything.
bet a little.
I'm
Dude.
betting on everything.
Speaking of
I
football-
might bet some money. Give you some money to bet for me.
Well, that's the thing, is I'm trying to build an empire.
Yeah, I might bet with you, like the same team you're betting for.
How much you want to throw it in?
Maybe $20 each time.
You might have to throw it a little more. Because the minimum bet might be a little more. Because I'm trying to find a bookie. If anybody on this fucking podcast knows a bookie,
All
put
four
it
of
in the
you.
comments.
All four
We'll
of you.
bet.
Hi, Terrance's mom.
My mom doesn't watch. Hope my mom doesn't watch. She'd be pretty interested about the things I've been saying.
Excellent. So
Yeah, but-
here's a subject I'd like to bring up: pedophilia.
Yeah. Well, this is a
funny
subject
how
that
you
Dylan
bring
knows
that
all
up,
about. This is
Spencer.
something that Dylan knows all about. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But in all seriousness,
the guy who fucking tried to go buy, what was it, yogurt? Cupcakes?
Okay.
cupcakes. Speaking of football, speaking of football,
So EDP had his account deleted by YouTube, and then the guys who exposed him had their account deleted because he was also a predator.
Wasn't he like the dude that was trying to catch them but did it himself?
Yes.
dude.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
So honestly, society is just going downhill. I feel like ever since, like, that just shows me society is going downhill. The fact that,
Society is cringeworthy. right
yeah, the
Dude,
fact that we're having
here's the deal.
YouTubers.
Here's it, left and right,
Play
you have
police
people that are being
officers.
exposed to this shit. Like, you don't even know who the fuck to trust anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
Fucking David Dobrik, James Charles.
I don't think
Those are
David
the
Dobrik-
two biggest fucking.
so who actually watches
David
James
Dobrik-
Charles?
David Dobrik
That's
was
not a makeup
pedophilia.
artist.
No.
Was he?
I don't
He
think-
did
No,
something with sexual.
It
David
was sexual assault.
Yeah.
But pedophilia.
wasn't
That
pedophilia.
sexual assault and pedophilia Yeah, sexual assault is really, really bad.
Should be locked up.
But pedophilia, in my opinion, is the worst
Should also be locked
fucking
up.
thing on the planet.
Yeah.
That shit is worse than murder.
Genocide?
You're fucking little kids
I don't know. Genocide probably
that
seems
don't
worse.
have.
Yeah,
No,
think that you're taking
dude.
somebody's life though.
Genocide
Okay,
is worse.
genocide-
I feel like genocide is
Yes,
the worst.
genocide.
It's the worst.
But genocide doesn't happen all that often.
That's why it's the worst. Though.
Pedophilia happens every fucking day for some reason. For some reason, these people have mental illnesses.
Actually,
And
I
they
was.
want to fuck
Yeah,
little
there
kids.
was this guy.
I was actually about to. Could I say this?
Like-
I actually do want to say this because this is very interesting. I think pedophilia probably is a mental illness. The way that
I think it is.
that it goes about and the way that these people know what they're doing is wrong is almost like someone with like multiple personality disorder or like something like that, where like they know what they're doing, or like bipolar or something where they know what they're doing is wrong, but they keep doing it anyway because they almost just can't help
They
themselves.
can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then their fear is getting caught rather than actually doing something wrong. It's kind of like a mental illness. Like
That's
it's
why you gotta
almost
cut it
weird.
off.
It's interesting,
You
and
gotta cut it off right away.
I wonder if we're going about it the wrong way. Like in terms of like how we're trying to stop it. You know what I mean? We're trying to stop it with like it's like it's something that people make the choice of. Where I feel like it could be related to a mental problem inside some people's heads.
Here's the thing: there's so many epidemics nowadays, and I feel like pedophilia is becoming an epidemic
Yeah.
because
You just
it's-
see more and more of it every
it's
fucking day.
looked it is very much looked down upon because it's the wrong thing to do, but at the same time, because there's so many people doing it, is where you gotta realize like, hey, something might be seriously wrong.
And this dude,
And that's why it's an epidemic. It's not like you don't want to fucking save the pedophilias. I'm not talking about
No.
that.
no one wants to do that.
Fucking burn them all. If that's what you gotta do, fucking burn them off. It's a mental disease and you gotta get rid of it. Fuck, get rid of it. That's the worst thing on the
Yeah.
fucking planet. Is if
Wouldn't
you
that
ever
be committing
think about-
genocide? Wouldn't that be
I'm talking
committing
about.
genocide?
I'm talking about.
No, but if we did that, wouldn't that be committing genocide?
No, I mean,
Against-
You'd be the next Hitler.
I guess the
Okay,
pedophiles though.
I
but-
guess I'm the next Hitler then, because I want to fucking kill all pedophiles.
Yeah, I mean it's not a
It's
crime that
not-
should be taken lightly at all.
I mean, it's different when it's an age gap where it's like
1917.
21. I would say 21 to 17, like senior in high school to freshman in high school,
Mhm.
is where you really.
But then again, that by
You're
itself
really-
is a little weird.
It's really
Just in
push,
general, though.
It's pushing the limits.
Yeah.
But in 10
You're already
years
fucking
ago,
But
10
if you're
years
fucking
ago,
30
10 years ago,
and they're 15, that's a little
That's
weird.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's
That
a little
should
weird.
never happen.
Yeah.
But if you're a freshman in high school and you're dating a senior, I don't see, because 10 years ago was fine.
There is a
I
little
don't
bit
see
of
the big
problem with
difference.
that, just because they turn 18
Yeah.
right after that.
That's
And
a Gen
at
Z.
that
but
point, it
that's
just
a-
turns.
But if
into-
you're
I'm glad
dating-
Tyler actually brought that old 10 years
If you're
10 years
dating-
ago thing up because that
if
is a
you're dating
very
before that.
that is a huge thing that a lot of people don't consider dating culture.
Yeah.
Today's time versus
but
Tyler being a millennial kind of in that bracket. He brings up 10 years ago. It's kind of interesting because while we were alive 10 years ago, we understand. Me and you were only 10, 11, you know what I mean?
That's
We don't
crazy
understand
to
a
think
thing
about.
about the world. I don't care what anyone says. At
Dude,
10, 11 years old,
that's crazy.
I was more interested in what was going on in
Graduated
Sonic
high
and Dragon
school.
Ball than I was the world.
Tyler, you were fucking 20 when we were 11. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, in that timeline,
You old
it was a
fart.
little bit different with how people saw
Old wives.
age and dating.
Oh my god.
Whereas like nowadays it's a lot more.
They fucking more.
Nowadays it's almost like if you are 1 year younger than
Oh
someone,
my
it's almost like a
gosh.
big deal.
Getting old.
We're all getting old every second, every day.
Did you ever talk to your lady about having kids?
I do, but
With all the pedophiles like EDP
To be
45
honest-
running around.
to be honest,
Yeah, right?
like I'm
Gotta get
just
them cupcakes.
trying to.
I don't know, I
Honestly,
kinda just want two. Just two kids.
I'm just trying to make me and her like the best we can be,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think kids
Just focus on your guys, like on yourself right now, kind of
Well,
thing.
not even that. It's just like I don't think kids are really.
Is it because of Renee's mental state, or?
Let's cut that out.
But go on.
Yeah, go on with your saying. Sorry.
Anyways, it's
Were you offended by that?
it's
No, we just edited it out.
Oh,
You can
dude.
cut it. Yeah, we just cut it out though.
Sorry.
either way.
Give me a hand. I love you.
Love you too. Either way,
Fast 10.
all I'm saying is it's nothing to do with that.
Uh-huh.
It's just
Wait,
more about
hold up.
this world. It's not. It's
You
just
still got
not-
like 60 more years to go, though, man.
I don't have 60 more years.
You don't think so? How long do you think you have left? Like 40?
Probably about 50 max.
50 max?
Yeah.
You think you're only gonna live to
80 would be maximum. I think
Yeah.
73 is about my cutoff.
So then you're gonna die?
Or 70.
Honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna even live that long.
I don't
I don't know.
think so.
Spencer's talking about infinite life. He's
I don't think we're gonna reach. I don't
There's
think
no
we're gonna
way.
reach it.
There's no way.
I don't think we're gonna reach
Dude, I don't
2040.
think we're gonna. I think that's gonna be a thing in the future, but I don't think
I don't
we're gonna
think
reach
we're gonna
that
have a
while we're
future.
alive.
The thing that's keeping us from everything is the fact that technology is advancing at such a rapid rate.
Yeah.
But like we're not doing anything with ourselves.
No.
We're still fat, lazy,
Yeah.
stupid motherfuckers in America, especially.
And only want to kill
But
and destroy each other.
Who
in the
knows?
end.
Who knows? We don't live there, but who knows what other societies are like?
Exactly, we don't.
That's crazy to
You
think.
gotta go there to find out. Or you can try to listen to the news, but we know the news.
That reminds me of what I said earlier. Like, there's like societies out there. You gotta think. I'm gonna bring us way back. Don't interrupt. Don't nothing. I'm gonna bring us way the fuck back. You gotta think. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. When did the first cell phone come out? How long ago? Rough estimate.
First album,
First cell phone. Rough
Cell
estimate. Rough estimate.
probably like 1990.
1990. So it's been about 31 years
Yeah,
since we have gotten that big stretch, focusing on all this technology. You gotta think. There's probably some alien civilization out there.
Yeah.
That's probably been doing that for so long, and they're probably so advanced.
Or there might not be. Maybe there's
That
an alien
it's
civilization
beyond-
who's just cavemen.
That it's totally beyond like our thought process.
do you want to hear what I was telling Terrance
Yeah.
earlier?
And isn't that just fucking crazy to think about though?
No, actually, though, I think we should continue that conversation for a second, though, because I do believe with alien life. I think the problem with it is, I don't know why people just don't believe it, is because everybody always says that they're so advanced, which they could be. I actually would believe that there has to be some sort of advanced civilization in the universe.
There's no way. The
But
universe
I would-
is so big.
My opinion, though, is I think there's only maybe one of those, and I feel like if there are any other alien civilizations, they're probably on the ground level of us or even weaker. But there probably is someone out there, if not, it's going to be us, who probably has the power to colonize the universe if they really wanted to.
I think
It wouldn't be
everybody-
for a long time, but we can't even
No,
make it to
Yeah,
us
we're not going to make
solar
it there
system,
for a
right?
while.
I think everybody has.
We can't even make it out of our solar system.
Everybody has the power to colonize the universe, except for there's so many laws against it because so
Yeah.
many people are trying to do it. But everybody has that God power.
Well, we can't send people to other planets
It's
just
kinda
yet.
like-
No, not like that. I'm talking about like everybody has a chance
To do what?
to do something.
Wait,
Yeah, but you gotta
colonize the
be smart.
universe.
You gotta be really
You
smart.
have
You
to
gotta
be-
be really fucking
You have to
smart.
really push towards it.
That wouldn't make you
But
colonize
if you
the
focus
universe.
on it, yeah,
It could. I mean, if you had the right mind and the right technology, you really could. I mean, fuck, look at the movie Interstellar.
But that's not really possible.
I'm not saying Interstellar.
It is possible
No.
in the future.
Not,
There could be
I
a
don't-
thing.
not movies
I
I
like
do
that.
believe
I don't-
that
I don't
there is some
think you could-
technology that is possible in the future. That
I don't
might
think they're ever
happen.
going to make
All I'm
something
saying
like
is,
that.
what if we died, and then we became aliens?
That's some crazy conspiracy shit.
Yeah, but that's it's an interesting thought to have, I
Could be an
guess.
alternate reality though.
Yeah. What if we died instead of going to heaven? Heaven is space.
We're putting
Because that's up
another
there.
realm.
That's above the earth.
Yeah.
Everybody says heaven's above the earth.
Well,
That's
it's
space.
more like we're
You-
in
you-
space.
you know where-
not
do you know where
below. We're not
heaven-
below space.
Do you know where heaven is technically described to be?
So are we in heaven?
Beyond the stars.
Yeah, because I was saying we're in space,
You know where
not
stars are?
below
Everywhere.
space.
It's beyond the stars.
No, I'm saying above earth is space.
Heaven is not
Like,
comprehensible.
do you mean
We are-
like
we
space
are on
as in
Earth.
like above our
No
sky?
matter what
or...
we say, we cannot ever touch space.
No,
as human
but-
beings. So we are on Earth.
We're in
Above
like
us
Earth is in space.
space.
It's not like there's no below.
But above us is space because we're on this.
I guess.
planet. We're on this globe.
In a sense,
That's like a snow globe.
Do you guys fear death?
not really.
Nah,
Not anymore, anyway.
Isn't that
Nope.
Because I know it's coming
If
soon.
it
Isn't the
happens-
thought of that afterlife just sounds so interesting though?
if it-
Honestly, I'm starting to
Honestly-
believe that there's not even an afterlife in a sense.
No, I think there is.
it all just depends
of-
on what you believe in,
of-
what religion.
It's what I was gonna say is
I
I
don't think it
don't
has anything
think
to
it's
do with
really
religion.
about that. I
I think
think
it's
it.
what you want to do.
Well, religion is what you believe in.
I was just about to say that. I
Go.
think it's honestly gonna be what you believe in,
Yeah,
and,
Fuck,
and
I
if
can make
you
up
can
a
make
fake
it-
ass religion about a zebra god.
But I don't
That's
think
my
I
religion.
don't think that's why I don't think it has
It's
anything
a
to do with
perfect
religion.
example. You can make anything into a
I think it's about what you want to do. If you want to live your life in the afterlife, you can go ahead and do it. If you want to live your life as like
There's no way
This
it just
next
ends though.
regeneration.
Your spirit,
Well,
your spirit
we-
isn't just your body. Your spirit
If I could,
is alive, dude.
that's what I'm saying.
honestly
you can
though,
do whatever you want to do. You can choose.
This
though.
is just a card.
You can choose.
you don't.
It's
you have
just
the
a
choice.
fucking
We
vibe.
we
You have
as
the choice to die.
we
You have
as
the choice
people.
to just be nothing, or else you have the choice to reincarnate, or else you have the choice to just drift off and just be free.
What if you have
We
the choice
as-
to either spectate, restart, or
That's
Go to
what.
heaven.
That's what it is.
what would you do?
I would fucking just be free and spectate.
You'd
I'd just
spectate.
be free to do whatever I wanted to do.
I'd go to heaven. Fuck spectating.
No, I don't care.
Honestly, we as people believe.
Why would you want to?
Wouldn't that be so crazy to meet the High Almighty? Wouldn't that be just
But
fucking mind blowing?
but see, here's the deal.
What are you gonna do?
No
after that?
no one's gonna see
I don't
the High
know.
Almighty.
I don't even know
in
what's
the true
up there,
form.
dude.
I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
I'm gonna spectate and I'm gonna just float wherever I want to float. Do
Wouldn't that
whatever
get
I
so
wanna do.
boring after a while?
Me and my wife just chilling and fucking
Well, every afterlife scenario would get boring
in
eventually.
happiness.
Heaven would get boring because it would be too safe and have no, like, you know what I mean. We need some sort
Need
of.
that juicy drama.
We don't need to. No, that's not it. I think people get it wrong when we say humans need negativity. Humans need some sort of risk. They need the taking. But see, for me, that risk comes from
Well,
like
we're not-
I like jumping around on bluffs and not doing anything particularly dangerous or harmful.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill or I don't. We don't need that. I think we just need. We need stuff that breaks us out of that safety mold. And so heaven would get boring. Hell would get obviously intense because you're always in hell. And then I feel like, yeah, as you said, it'd get boring eventually to just live amongst the dead, live amongst the living as the dead. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it would kind of get boring eventually.
Would spectating be a ghost then?
Not really a ghost.
I feel like it would.
You're more of a spirit. You can do.
That's a ghost.
No, a spirit.
A
can
ghost
do-
in the real world. That's
A
spectating.
spirit. A spirit is different from a ghost.
What do you picture when spectating comes to your mind?
Like,
What image comes to your mind? Describe it to me.
floating, like floating, wherever I wanted to float,
Where are you?
and stopping wherever I wanted to stop.
Where are you?
In complete bliss.
Darkness.
Like, I'm
what
just-
what does the color look like?
I'm just floating down the lazy river of life.
An actual river.
Like I'm so high and so drunk and so just content with everything.
Isn't that weird to think about?
I'm just on a cloud.
Isn't that weird? That's crazy to think about.
I'm just fucking.
You just imagine that, dude. Terrance, what do you imagine?
Nothing.
You don't think there's anything?
I really don't imagine much
If
about the
there was an
afterlife.
afterlife, how would you picture it?
I don't think there really is
Hypothetically.
one. At least one that we
If
know
there
of.
was, hypothetically.
I don't have anything to picture about it. because
I think
I
there
think-
is.
I kind of want.
I really- I
I'm
really
waiting
think
until I
there
go
is.
there. I don't
I
want to. I
think
don't want to be
You
spoiled.
want to know what my real opinion is?
All I think of is just a bright light, and there's
No.
a gold palace. That's what I picture. Gold
Well-
palace with clouds as a road. Chariots everywhere, golden chariots.
We're all in a
White
fucking
Pegasus.
simulation. We are all in a simulation
That's
been
my
going
idea.
on for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. They just want us to make us think that everything is all good. Everything's all great.
Wouldn't it be
That would
crazy?
suck if we were in a simulation.
What? Here, let me.
It starts over.
Here. Let's talk about. Are you guys okay if we talk about religion for a fat second?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I want you guys to picture this.
Talk about
I
the
don't
afterlife.
want any interruptions or anything. I just want you guys to close. I just want you. You don't have to close your eyes. I just want you guys to picture this. You have a conversation with an alien, a being from a different universe. They come up to you and ask you, "Hey, have you guys seen Jesus yet?" And you guys say, "No, we haven't seen him. He hasn't come yet." You know, because all these people are talking about the great coming of the Lord, the Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, and they're like, "Oh," the aliens say, "Oh, that's weird. He comes every Thursday." Isn't that weird?
Like,
Like
are
that-
you
like-
are you saying that Jesus is an
What are
alien?
you
Or?
saying?
Like, no, just like think about that.
Is he coming every
What
Yeah.
if
Well,
what
what
if
does that mean?
what if hypothetically, what if he already has came to other universes
He probably
except
already has.
ours?
But that's not the point. The point is,
No,
is
he's
that
gonna have one
in
heck of a
our
fight on his
universe-
hands if he comes here.
There's no point about that. Isn't that just so? Isn't that concept just so weird? Like so
Dude,
like
no, this
incredible
is-
to think about.
Honestly, I
This
feel
is
like
the
Jesus
point,
Christ
though.
is an alien.
The point is,
I
Probably
feel like you'd
is.
have to be if you were able to create life and death and crap like that.
He's
the point
a higher
is-
being.
that all of us are going to die at some point.
Well,
Whether
yeah,
it be
that's a given.
whether it be 5 years from now, whether it be fucking 6 years from now.
It's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
But do you think that life continues, or do you just float on?
I really think that there is an afterlife, not of this life though.
You think reincarnation? Or
No,
you think like
no, I'm not thinking reincarnation. I'm thinking like you die and you go to a whole different universe, filled with your dreams come true.
what if this is
It's your
universe?
own fantasy with nobody else in it but you.
What if
that's-
this is
what
it?
if that's what we're in?
So you get
What if that is what we're fucking in, man? I'm not even kidding you. It's not even about
Some
big dreams. Like, we live in fucking La Crosse. Crosse, Wisconsin, town of 50,000 people. We ain't fucking making it big. We ain't doing it.
we're in a small town.
Unless we're on American Idol or fucking, you know,
Magically become a TikTok star.
not even that. Because look at Spencer.
Yeah,
300,000.
you ain't getting them shit.
That's all he's going.
Yeah,
It's the highest he's going.
he peaked.
He peaked. There's certain points in lacrosse you peak and you're done. But
I don't believe that.
what if this
Yeah, it all
is?
just kind of depends on who you are though.
But like, if you
But
have
it,
the
it
drive,
all depends on who you were in the last life. That's what I'm trying to say. We're all fucking living another person's life.
What?
in a, I mean,
In a sense of
I need
like-
you to explain that. That just
In a
fucked me
sense
up.
of,
I
like-
need you to explain that more. That just
Dude,
fucked
look
me.
back at the 16 fucking hundreds, man. Like the American trade.
I don't think I
And
have
then
anything in
people
common.
die.
I don't think I have
People
much in
die.
common with
People
people from the
die.
1600s.
But you don't have to. It's about adapting.
But what?
You adapted.
I didn't adapt to them. I was
No,
born in
you
I was born in the
adapt
most
to yourself.
peaceful era that there's ever been in human
But
history,
imagine-
the 2000s.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were somebody.
Like 2000s up until now has been the most peaceful era in
Imagine
human
if you were
history.
somebody reincarnated from the 1600s.
I
But
wouldn't know what to do.
4 lives from now.
Like, would I have all my same memories, or would I just
No,
be reincarnated?
You don't have any.
I mean, it wouldn't matter, I guess,
You don't
because
have
I'd still
any
be born
memories.
in the 2000s,
But
grow
that's
up as
what
a
I'm saying.
2000s person, and
This is the whole big
experience the
picture.
same stuff.
Life goes on. No matter what you're going through, no matter.
So you tell me there's a possibility that I was an old ass fucking dude in Rome
It could
in
have happened.
1600s.
It could have happened. No, not in Rome. You'd have to be.
Why not?
Wouldn't be you specifically your soul.
You
That's
have
what
to be
reincarnation
here.
is. It wouldn't be you, the person. It would be
Yeah,
it's your
I know
soul.
my soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
And even then, reincarnation gets breaking down
So
even
is
faster
heaven.
than that
Heaven's a
because
possibility too.
reincarnation even
Well, that's
goes
the thing.
reincarnation even goes
Heaven-
further than that,
Heaven, you have to stay
where there's like
forever.
breaking types, like your soul
Not
splits into
necessarily.
different
Nobody knows that.
mini versions of itself.
That might be what reincarnation is. You might have a
That's-
choice.
But that's what purgatory is the in between.
How do you know?
Heaven and hell.
Have you been there?
No, I'm talking about religion now.
That is a purgatory thing.
Yeah, that is what purgatory is.
The in between.
How would you
Heaven and
even
hell.
go there?
You just float on. You just live life. You're just.
Is that where you want to go to purgatory?
Yeah, I'm just a simple soul. I just want to float on, meet my wife, and just live.
Float around in nothingness?
Not even live, just gas out. Just float on.
I don't get it.
I'd rather be sitting in a big palace,
you just-
me and my lady, and
Float
just vegging it out.
as a gas in between everything. Through space, through time, through everything.
I mean, I get it, but I guess what I meant by that is like I don't get it in the sense that like I don't have I don't think that we're ever gonna know. I think all this stuff
I don't
is
think
just.
we ever are either. But
I
Are
think
you
we're gonna have to
Christian,
die.
or are you?
I'm nothing.
Nothing?
I'm agnostic.
Yeah.
I believe that there is some sort of higher power, but I believe we know nothing about it, and
No, 100%.
we're just gonna have to see what happens when we die, and there really might not be anything.
You
The
never
higher
know,
power
man.
really might have only given us this and said this, because you know what they say, this is your one shot. They really might
I
mean
think
that.
this pandemic.
Literally, this is your one shot, and
This
there might
pandemic's
not be an
really
afterlife,
thrown a
and it
wrench.
might just be this. So you really have to make it count.
Yeah.
This pandemic's really thrown a wrench in this entire situation.
How so?
Well, it's fucked a lot of shit up. With the
Well,
economy and
Would you say that the world was already on the path to being fucked up before that point, but nobody was questioning anything, and nobody
this
thought it was all fine?
The world got fucked up when the bomb was dropped
This
on
kind of just
Hiroshima.
made things go a little
Yeah.
bit faster.
We just talked about that.
That's when I got fucked
I just
up.
said that was one of the worst events that ever happened.
Yeah.
I meant that.
That's what created the chain reaction.
I said the creation of the nukes and the dropping of the
That
nukes
is what
was one of the worst events in
created-
human history.
The shit that's going
Yeah,
on now.
but do you understand? Japan is probably the ballsiest nation of all nations, just because they dealt with that, and they're still going
Yeah.
strong.
And look where it got us. Nowhere.
Nowhere. The United States it's done.
Yeah.
As much as it sucks to say, the United States.
No, we're not done. But we're gonna have to just accept that the other countries of the
We
world
should
were never
accept.
as sucky as we thought they were. Like, it's to the point where, okay, people when I talk about the pyramids, they think there's just nothing but desert. And it's like, that's just what the United States teaches, that the Egypt is just a desert. And it's like,
It's
dude,
not.
it's a
It's a
tourist
city.
destination, it's a
Yeah.
city.
No,
Like, but they don't teach you that. They make you
That's
think
why
they're
we
all
should
poor
just-
and they're just desert people and like, it's like, come on, man.
we should accept
We
defeat.
need to understand that we are great. We're not bad. We're not. I don't care what anyone says. We're not a terrible country. We have done terrible
We're not
things,
terrible.
but we have a good. I will say this: we are probably the most stable country that there has been,
It's
and there are a lot of countries who benefit from us being stable, but there are a lot of countries who don't. And I think that's just because people are greedy, and I also think our capitalist system is producing a lot of entitled douchebags who think that they own everything, and it needs
China.
we need something to kind of come in here and balance out capitalism and communism to meet at an equilibrium, which is not socialism, because socialism is something totally different. But we need something that can like combine all these things to make an equilibrium, because right now we're in that spot where so many people just want the end of the world. Like so many people, I feel it. You know, like you people. So many people keep talking about how bad things are going to get, but nobody wants to say, "Here's how we can solve this."
Yeah, people are just excited for a bad future, and it's kind of fucking disappointing.
Yeah,
It's bad.
but I think it's just because what we're
People are hyped up about a hypothetical zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
I know
because the government.
Don't get
said-
me wrong,
yeah.
it'd be fucking dope as shit. But it'd be scary
no.
as fuck.
No, it wouldn't be fun.
dope.
It would not be
It would
fun.
not be dope at all.
People that think the apocalypse would be fun are probably people like us that play too
A
many video
zombie
games.
Yeah. Call of Duty zombie.
Fallout and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what would be fun? If everybody actually came together. And came together on one point.
Yeah.
That would be fun. But a fucking zombie apocalypse? Having to fight? If I saw you as a zombie, I don't know if I'd be able to kill you.
Yeah.
I might have to just take one for the team. Just let you bite me and. Alright. Zombie.
Yeah. I mean,
Same thing with you, man. I'm
Just
not-
do it.
I'm not
I would
trying to
kill
fucking
you.
kill
I
you
would
guys.
kill you.
But if it
I'd
came
put
down
you-
to
I
a
would-
zombie apocalypse, that's
Dude,
what
I'd
it
kill
is.
you. I'd put you out of your
That's what
misery,
I'm
dude.
saying.
I wouldn't want you to live like that.
We all need to come together.
Oh,
If
I'd
we
rather
all
you-
came together,
I'd rather you
that
float
would
in
be
your
more
abyss.
satisfying.
I'd rather you go float in your abyss. I would kill you in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'd be fucking sad about it, but I'd rather you and Renee float in your abyss.
No. I'm gonna become a zombie with you.
I do believe that, yeah, Tyler's right. But, like, it just depends on. And the problem is, though, people want to focus on so many different things, you know? Like, no one can really truly agree on, like, what we should focus on. And I say this is where, and I've always said this, maybe if humanity was smart, what we would do, instead of having these countries where we have this all-powerful president, king, communist leader, whoever cares,
Yeah, shut
You know
the
what I
fuck
mean?
up with that shit.
let's
Right?
let's have multiple elected officials, so that way you can. But then you have within those multiple elected officials, you have different categories of what they specialize in, and then you go to those people for those. Like, if you want someone to solve the racism issues, you create a group that actually cares. And that's not and I don't want to say like something like Black Lives Matter doesn't care, but like a group that actually truly cares.
Violent, man.
And isn't just a bunch of people mad about a system that has fucked them over. We need a group that actually really cares, sees everybody as everybody, not just us versus them.
Yeah.
And that could be your group that can solve racism. Write that in there, because a person who sees everybody as everybody, no matter what, it will always triumph. I don't want to say trump, that's a bad word I feel like to say in this situation. Triumph over like these hate groups.
Yeah.
Because they will just shut them down and they will ignore them and they'll go away. That's what
Have
happens.
you guys ever seen
But-
the movie Safe House?
We can't have the president trying to focus on China and then racism and then all. You just won't get anything done when you're tackling too much.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Safe House?
How long have we been going for?
No, I've not seen Safe House.
Well, in Safe House, there's this
An hour.
government official who is basically like a whistleblower,
Yeah.
and he leaves the government and he goes and lives in South Africa. And eventually he gives himself up because there's a terrorist group after him because he's trying to save the world. And imagine if there's so many people out there like that. That were like, they're starting to figure out this government, but yet the government tries to fucking
Alright, a lot of people get whacked.
off them.
So they call it
They
getting
just try to
whacked.
kill them.
Got whacked.
Or they try to like extort information out of them, like what they know. But I
Yeah.
feel like that's the point where we're getting at. It's
Talking
the
about
world
men in
against
black
the
shit.
government. It's the world against the government because the 1% is becoming just the 1%. They're not giving back.
Yeah.
But they're expecting us to give to them.
Exactly.
What's going on with
Just-
Marvel?
A lot of stuff.
Nothing,
guys excited
nothing
for-
really new right now.
Is excited for
Marvel.
Loki.
Marvel.
Marvel. You guys excited for Loki?
I'm excited for Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi. Whatever.
Shang-Chi. Kung Lao. He's a Mortal Kombat
Mortal
character.
Kombat was
Is
dull.
this Shang-Chi a Mortal Kombat
Oh.
character too? The movie was insane, dude. People say that the fucking acting was terrible. You're not watching a Mortal Kombat movie for the acting. You're watching it for
No,
the
it was a
fucking fatalities,
Fucking
bro.
goddamn remake from 1995.
Yeah.
And it was incredible.
I fell
You're
asleep.
not watching a Mortal Kombat movie for the dialogue. You're watching it for
Well,
the action.
You were watching it on a different night. I watched it afterwards.
I said I fell
Right when you
asleep.
got home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
me too.
no.
I watched right when you got home.
I literally fucking waited a week, watched it, and I was still interested. And it was a good movie for the times now. Like movies are getting so CGI where
Yeah.
everything's fake in a fucking movie now. There is no such thing as real movies. Movies aren't supposed to be fucking real.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're
It's
fiction.
supposed to be fantasy.
Yeah.
When did reality become TV?
So like,
Yeah.
exactly. So you got Mortal Kombat, which is pushing reality because those fatalities, bro. Some of the shit they did in that movie, I'm like, what?
Kung Lao's fantastic.
When he stabs that dude in the fucking head at the beginning, Scorpion,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Or when,
Things he does with that fucking blade on that rope. Oh,
what's that
That's
dude with
what
the metal
interests
arms?
me.
What's that dude with the metal arms name?
Jax.
Jax, when he's fucking.
Yeah,
That dude's
yeah.
head. The dude's head.
Or when even when he loses his arms, it's just like, dude, nobody, like, push the boundaries. Do something new. That's what we want to see in movies.
Yeah.
And I didn't even watch that fucking movie.
Now they have just all these cringy ass love story movies coming out. Nobody wants to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the thing of the past. I mean, yeah, but don't make a movie all about.
I think you can still make.
have some action in there.
Everybody wants.
I think you can still make some really good love stories. You just gotta. It's like it's just what Tyler said. You just have to push the boundaries. You
Yeah.
can't just make a love story that I would have seen
We don't want to
if
see
I went back
other.
to 2015,
Yeah, you gotta have a-
2016.
We don't want to
You
see.
gotta have a crazy love story.
Hmm?
You gotta have a crazy
Yeah.
love story.
Just make it good.
Like
make
The
a
Notebook,
good
dude.
movie first, and it all starts with making a good movie. That's
But
that's
like,
where it all
you
starts.
gotta make the Notebook 2.0.
Yeah.
You can't just make the Notebook nowadays. You can make the Avengers, but it has to have more gore than
Yeah.
what the Avengers had. That's what
Which is
Mortal
kinda
Kombat.
dumb.
That's what Mortal Kombat
Needs
was.
to be the boys.
Mortal Kombat was the Avengers of 2021.
Needs to be the boys.
Oh, the boys,
Something
dude.
like the boys.
I heard something today. The boys, season 3.
That's
It's
supposed to
have
come out this year.
like 3 times more blood than season 2.
Really?
Which you've seen season 2. Season 2 is fucking pretty graphic.
Heads
I've only
exploding
seen
and
season
stuff.
1.
Oh, dude, come on! Don't even talk about the boys then. You've only seen season 1. Are you kidding me?
Last time I watched it was at your old place.
Yeah, that show
On the
is
TV.
is
Against
the
the wall.
best.
You
It's
only
so
have
good.
seen season 1?
Yeah.
I thought you would have seen season 2 by now.
Last time
Spencer's
I watched
Spencer
was
saw
with
season
that
2.
crazy chick in the train station. You're trying to catch her.
Yeah, well,
It's last
you're
episode.
way behind.
Oh, you're way behind. Yeah. You're not even close. I don't even think
Does
you
somebody
finished.
get superpowers?
You're not even finished
A
with
lot of
season 1.
people
Get superpowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
watch it.
I might.
It is honestly better than what people probably give it credit for. Not even gonna lie.
I think in season 3, Huey gets superpowers. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Huey will get superpowers at some point.
That's the
He
main
will
character?
fight. Well, he's the dude,
Dude
that,
that lost.
watches his fucking girlfriend explode. in front
Oh
of him,
yeah.
Which is honestly the best opening scene in any fucking show
Yeah.
that I've ever seen. Like I've seen a lot of shows.
Mm-hmm.
The Sopranos, no. Fucking Breaking Bad, no. Even fucking Ozark, no.
What do you guys think was better, WandaVision or Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Probably WandaVision.
Really?
I haven't even watched Falcon and Winter Soldier
It
that much.
explained a lot more when it comes to the multiverse. And Wanda's a beast.
Yeah.
She's a fucking badass fucking woman.
I just think it had more hype. And that's really what it was. Like, we hadn't seen anything Marvel for a while up to that point, and then finally they gave us WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
But
Whereas we got
I think
WandaVision,
Marvel's
and then
going
we
the
have
way of like mental disease. Because you look at New Mutants. New Mutants was fucked up.
trying to capitalize on this as a Joker.
I think so, yeah. I think it's because Warner Brothers showed its cards. Marvel's trying to say, look, we've got a full house. And that's what Shang-Chi, or Shang-Chi, whatever you fucking call it. Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi, same thing.
Yeah.
That movie is going to be ridiculous.
Think it's gonna be bloody?
No, I think it's going to be fucking one of the better Marvel movies made in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's going to be up there with, like,
What do you think the worst Marvel movie was made?
ever?
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk.
No, like in the MCU.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
No, like modern MCU.
That's modern MCU. Incredible Hulk.
From like Iron Man to now.
Well,
Yeah.
Iron
The
Man.
Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk.
Really? Like the old actor?
Yeah.
Really?
It's not.
I think it's Thor.
It's not-
I don't think that movie was honestly that
Thor
entertaining.
Dark World was pretty bad.
Yeah, that sucked.
It was more entertaining than The Incredible Hulk, though.
I would
The
say,
Incredible Hulk
though,
is not entertaining at all.
if Shang-Chi is looking more like Captain America Winter Soldier, which was a great movie, it's probably top 10
Yeah.
Marvel movies. But Shang-Chi is looking like sneaking up there as a top 10 Marvel movie. Because I don't think Black Widow is going to be that good.
We'll see.
Her suit looks dope though.
Her suit's fine.
Yeah, but I think it might
I-
be time to wrap it up pretty soon here, boys.
I truly do believe, though, that Marvel has a huge task ahead of them if they're going to try to maintain their stranglehold in the box office. Because I do believe that superhero movies after Endgame are going to struggle a lot,
They
just
are.
because.
They have to keep up with that hype,
Yeah,
you know.
and I
all
think
that
there's,
shit.
and I think
that's what
people
Marvel's trying to figure out right now.
people are craving something new. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like you said. Kind of like we just talked about with love
That's why
stories.
Mortal Kombat was so big because
Yeah.
there's something
Why
new.
Shang-Chi?
Kind of like we're talking about love stories. You know,
Shang-Chi
think of the
is gonna
past,
be
and superhero movies could become the next thing of that.
Nuts.
It's gonna be their little
It's going to be like
surprise.
Mortal Kombat mixed with Marvel.
Yeah.
But
But without the gore.
without further ado, that will do us for this podcast today. And we thank you all for watching. Tune in next Thursday. As always, peace out.
We'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good night.
You guys.